Poppin', everybody. Another day, another dollar, you heard me. But what's up, man? Sometimes doing a little intro sucks, I ain't gonna lie. But it's been a minute since I had a little sit down. I've been giving y'all different types of content. So today I wanted to come sit down, come talk to y'all again. You know, like I do, spitting my, talking my ish, you know what I mean, spitting my shit. But as you guys can see, man, today's EP, I'm gonna talk about advice. And it's kind of funny because I'm talking about advice and I'm basically gonna be giving y'all advice. But you guys gonna see where I'm getting at. So once again, hope everybody's doing well, man. But to jump right into it, I like to say that we live in a world where there's a lot of transactional relationships, right? And there's a lot of people that's trying to sell you something. A lot of people that's trying to give you advice on something. And, for me, with all of this advice that is being given, it can lead to so many detrimental things to me mentally, right? So I always like to think of advice like this is, how are we taking that advice? My next question is how do we respond to that advice? And then who should we actually go ahead and listen to? Now, social media is kind of like the omega. Social media, that's where everyone goes to promote and give all of this advice to people like myself, to people like you, the viewers, right? Including me. I'm the person that's trying to go ahead and give advice out. And a lot of the advice that we hear is about stocks, it's about real estate, rental properties, marketing, social media, how to go ahead and show yourself more, and a slew of other things that people are just trying to pump out there. And the thing about it is, it's all a tactic to sell you something or to have people say, yo, come follow me. Now, I'm not saying that all people is just putting stuff on social media trying to give advice in a way that they're just trying to, influence themselves and make sure that they get to, their pinnacle and their goal. Of course, to some degree, people are trying to grow their business, but at the same time, there's a lot of advice that's being given out in so many different demographics in terms of relationships, in terms of finances, and those are the two main areas where we hear the most advice, right? And people make this people make things sound so easy. And to me, nothing is easy. Like, some things I guess could be fairly simple, but I wouldn't say it's easy. You know what I mean? There's just a simple part in the process. But I don't think any true process is easy. And with that, we got to be selective with who we listen to. And not only do we have to be selective, we got to be extremely careful but open-minded at the same time and weed out the people that we want to go ahead and listen to. Now, I'm not saying I'm the person that you should be listening to. I might not fit everybody's, scheme or everybody's, way of thinking. So I might not be the person you want to listen to. But for other people, I might be the person that you want to go ahead and listen to. So you got to be selective with who fits your, who fits the version of you that you want to become, business-wise, person-wise, boyfriend-wise, wife-wise, girlfriend-wise, whatever, husband, whatever, cause like I said, it's about relationships and about finances. This is the big advice that you hear majority of the time. So I just want people to be so selective and find the people that, fit you. And the thing about it is I came up with this EP because for myself, I used to listen to a lot of advice. And I was the kid that, and I mean since I was a kid, I used to be the kid that I want to listen to, so much advice in a sense where I don't want to be the dumb one. I don't want to be the person that damn, I should have listened to that advice. You know what I mean? Nah, I want to be out there and actually be in tune with people and be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and drop an ear down. Let me go ahead and listen to somebody because I don't want to go ahead and be like, damn, this person told me so. So I was always that person, but I noticed that with listening to so much advice, it led me to be very indecisive. It led me to not really know what I wanted to do sometimes. And it kind of gave me the results I never wanted. So there was sometimes I took advice from somebody and I acted on that advice. And when I acted on that advice, I didn't like the full result from it. And I'm like, damn, if I would have just followed my own advice, then I probably would have done a lot better in things. You know what I mean? Our own advice gives us way more volume than what someone else's advice would do for us. And that's not the case all the time. Because the thing about advice is not really a total guideline in terms of, okay, this is the advice and you just do it 100%. Advice meets you about 40% of the way. And mind you, that's just me just throwing a random percentage out there. Advice just gives you that, that little cover. Like, okay, you know what? I can't help you with the full exam, but I give you a little bit of the answer to help you out. I remember that I was in school and I think it was this girl, she used to I used to cheat off her. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was that kid in school that used to cheat. So I'm like, yo, let me see your test paper. You know what I mean? Cool with it. So I'm taking her test paper, and I remember, fast forward, I get the test back maybe a week or two later, a few days later. When I get the test back, some of the questions that's on the test sheet is wrong. Like, I'm like, yo, ma, like, I came to you. Like, I'm thinking I'm about to get an A. Like why I don't got an A? Like, I'm looking at her like, yo, like, so in a way, I'm taking advice from this person. I'm applying it, but I'm not getting the result that I wanted. So in the world that we live in, we want to blame the people that we took advice from. Like, yo, I took advice from you, it was your fault. We never want to look in the mirror to say, damn, I chose to listen to you. You know what I mean? I actually chose to listen to you. And with me choosing to listen to you, that led me to not really get, the result that I wanted. So we got to take ownership of ourselves. We got to take ownership like, damn, like maybe I shouldn't have listened to this person. And it's moments like that I sit down and I'm like, yo, damn, I can't listen to everybody. Like, this is just too much. And the thing about too much advice is just overwhelming, as I already am to mention. And with social media being so overstimulating in today's world, I'm really, really careful with who I want to listen to. I don't just listen to anybody anymore. Like, the main thing is that I listen to myself a good chunk of the times now. But I'm not stubborn in a way like it's only my way. I'm still open-minded to, to other people. I'm still open to what other people have to say. But I do honor what I'm thinking more so that if I do make a decision on something, and if it doesn't go my way, if it don't get the result, I could live with, okay, you know what, Odie, listen to Odie. Not like, okay, like, I listened to X, Y, and Z, and then I didn't get the result. Because then now I'm just tight that I listened to you versus I'm looking at the result that I got. Because now I don't know. I'm like, damn, I followed your strategy, and then now it didn't work. The thing about social media is that the minute we scroll and the minute we have our algorithm set to, this particular topic that we like. So I'm going to give real estate, for example. The minute we like one video of real estate, what's the algorithm going to do? It's going to show us a slew of people that got advice about real estate. A slew of people is going to tell you, oh, you need a FHA. A slew of people, you're going to need this deposit, this. That's a lot, you know what I mean? Because everyone has a different tactic. Even if that person has the same tactic as another one, the way they're saying it, their pitch, their body language, some people can make it look easy. Some people can make it look real and difficult, you know what I mean? And that could, to misconstrue how we go ahead and move after that, which that, was like my second question in the beginning is, how do we respond to the advice that is given to us? And sometimes we probably don't respond the best, and sometimes, we probably take things a little bit too far when it comes to advice. So advice is supposed to guide us and help us, but it's our job as people to sort through the millions and thousands of people that go on social media to give this advice and find the people that fit us. There's nothing wrong with people going on social media like myself to go ahead and give advice. The thing about it is, just find the people that best fit you. Find the people that's actually knowledgeable in your craft and that you connect with. It's kind of like building a relationship with somebody. Like, build that relationship and build that rapport with people in order for you to go ahead and feel confident in what you want to go ahead and do. You know what I'm saying? So, I think my best advice, and I'm laughing, I'm giving advice on a topic about like not taking too much advice, but my best advice, and I think everyone will agree with this, is, get to know yourself before you listen to anybody else. Find out what you want before you listen to anybody else. Because your opinion and what you want, you're going to know how to navigate and weed out the people that's going to give you exactly what you need, right? And once you go ahead and you weed out those people and you find all the things that you need, then like you're going to be able to go ahead and really, digest whoever you feel comfortable with, and you can follow that person, in that pathway that you would like to go. So I just want to go ahead and give that little spit today, man. Like, advice is very, very helpful. It is nothing wrong with taking advice. Just make sure you listen to yourself in that process, and make sure that you know yourself, you know what you want, and you know your needs. If you don't know if you don't know what you want, if you don't know yourself, if you don't know your needs, then why the hell are you taking advice from anybody when you're not even fully settled in who you are just yet? Like, I don't want to model somebody that doesn't give me all the stuff that I'm trying to achieve. Like, if I want a Lamborghini truck, I want to see you have a Lamborghini truck, okay? I don't want to see that you're driving a GLE. I want to see a Lamborghini truck. You know what I'm like? You feel me? And there's nothing wrong with the GLE. I'm just saying is that's what I want to see. But now, at the same time, you know, people can show you these things, and you gotta be careful out there because some people, they just show you all this lavish stuff or the things that you want, and it might not be the best advice. So you gotta know who's really giving you that advice. The person who might not have the Lamborghini truck, he might be more knowledgeable than the person who does have the Lamborghini truck. But you're gonna see little things about this person that shows that they're living a well-off life. It's not really like I need to see the Lamborghini, but obviously, if you're choosing somebody if you're choosing a person or a group of people, you want them to give you some type of the model life that you want. So they might have the Lamborghini truck, but they have a nice house. They have like clean skin or something like that. They got something to let you know that they doing well for themselves. And like they generally want to actually help people get further along. So take that advice for today. I'm out. Deuces. Love y'all. Like, follow, subscribe, all of those 3. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. But seriously, like, follow, subscribe. You heard? I'm out. Deuces.